What you doing? I'm DXC, and this is another Otaku News Reviews, and this time I will be reviewing the anime High-Rise Invasion, or Tenku Shinpan. Now, it is a 12 episodes anime series that came from Studio Zero G and streamed worldwide on Netflix on February 25th, 2021. It is, of course, based on the manga of the same name, written by Suina Miura and illustrated by Takahiro Oba. The series was serialized in Dina's Manga Box app from 2013 to 2019, and weirdly, although Kondasha compiled it into 21 volumes in Japan, 7 Seas Entertainment published the series in 2-in-1 omnibus volumes in North America. I don't know why they would do that. Usually it's, you do the single volumes first and then re-release that. Whatever. So, there's also a sequel manga titled High-Rise Invasion Arrive that also has 6 volumes out so far. Now, to the story of this, I will go ahead and say, I think my own expectations is making me have mixed feelings about this. It is overall enjoyable, entertaining to watch. It's just not exactly what I expected, I guess. Here's why. So, going into this, I thought it was just going to be more of a horror-esque kind of, I don't want to say silly, but, you know, some weird situation that was just going to end up getting people brutally murdered over and over again until the main character goes out. Not exactly that. There's more complexities to it. But what it is we have the main character, Yuri Honjo. She finds herself on top of some high rises on some rooftops. And she actually, from the get-go, has a cell phone that somehow works in this weird place. That she can talk to her brother, Rika Honjo, who's already there. Don't know exactly how long he's been there. But he kind of leads her through it and warns her that there's these people with masks that aren't trying to kill her, they're trying to get her to kill herself. Now, here's some of the problems with that. Almost right away, that is just proven false. They won't kill you, they're trying to make you kill you, unless you can't kill yourself, then they will kill you. It's like, it kind of defeats the purpose. It's like, oh, you're not going to kill yourself, I'm just going to kill you. But that kind of takes away this, like, I don't know, this terror of, you know, suicide, and I don't know, it's that whole plot point that was making this kind of unique and interesting is already ruined right away. Anyways, main mask that she runs into is Sniper Mask. Has some backstory with Rika also, and then eventually she runs into a friend, Mayuko Nisei, and together, throughout, it's them trying to survive. And I thought, oh, this is what it's going to be. Just a kind of survival thing in this weird situation where they're on top of rooftops. Yuri Honjo with Mayuki Nisei trying to make it. And then she has contact with her brother, Rika Honjo. And then this whole time, their Sniper Mask sets something down. And then their encounters with other masks. That is also pretty quickly, I don't know, forgotten about. That kind of horror, that terror of it. When they introduce Kon Shinsaki and reveal there's this whole thing about her being a god candidate, and they're kind of finding a new god from humans, and that some of the masks become the angels of the god candidates. And if you watch the trailer for the anime, maybe even read a description, this is actually part of it. I continue, I guess, my tradition of not doing those things. I never read descriptions fully or watch trailers. I see something, it's kind of like judging a book by its cover. I see the title, I see barely maybe the visual for the anime. I put the premise together in my head already, and that's kind of where I got tricked. Not even tricked, I tricked myself with this. It's more of a thriller, kind of, not even really a mystery. No really horror elements in it anymore. Now that you realize the masks are not only controlled by a mask, but other people can control them too. I don't know. It's kind of weird. And then it's also, even though just looking at this mask is supposed to take you over, it's also weird that they can take off their mask It's like it downloads something in their brain, but then they can still take the mask off. So it's still like they're normal people. They just want to try to make other people kill themselves. I don't know. It's kind of all kind of weirdness to it, but it's still kind of entertaining. But now, once they introduce Kuon and she becomes friends with Sniper Mask, they start introducing other god candidates. There's Kazuma Ohara and then Mamori Ayokawa. And yeah, I don't know. This is where it kind of lost me. One, because at least to me, it's not a unique premise anymore. It's not the only thing. It's like, oh, we're going to put people in a situation where they kind of have to decide, or some kind of situation that is one of these could become a god. I mean, there's Future Diaries, and even though it comes later, there's Platinum End. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of killed it for me because I was really interested to see what are they going to do with this horror ass. They're stuck on high rises and people with masks are trying to kill him. Not exactly what I thought, but still kind of entertaining anyways. But eventually you find out these god candidates are also people that put on a whole different type of mask, and then it gives them powers kind of similar to the other people with masks, and then it just takes it all away. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's because it all happens so fast in just one season. It's not really spread out to where it really leaves much of an impact. It's like all these decisions happen so quickly. It's kind of like, oh, okay, sure, that's happening now. And the other thing is, because this is in one season, it doesn't really wrap up anything. Even with the main antagonist, maybe it's kind of just left on a cliffhanger, and you need a season 2 to even justify if this is a good show or not. So you can't even tell where it's going yet. You can only judge it from what's happened so far, and I don't know. Mixed feelings on this, but you would have to watch it yourself and let me know what you think. Like I said, I watched it and I enjoyed it. It's just not what I expected. I told you, my expectations are kind of whatever for me, but entertaining nonetheless. But so that is my kind of brief, I feel like broad review of this. But let me know what you thought. Have you watched High Rise Invasion? Did you like it? Was you really into it? Was you expecting something different from it? Like I was? Go ahead and let me know. But that is it for this Otaku News Reviews. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to keep up with more of my Otaku News, go ahead and subscribe. You can see when I do all that. But until next time, I'm Daisy. Thank you, and